Hey there Titanfall legends, my name is Jaredude, here today with some new information that has been found in the code of Titanfall 2. I need to first off credit user Sampa on GitHub. They were the person who dug up the info on future DLC, which we'll get to in a moment, and also Reddit user GeneJWE, who posted this information onto the Titanfall subreddit. I'll link everything mentioned in this video down below in the description. Alright, so what has been found first off is detailed information on all changes made in not only the most recent patch, but all patches, meaning that, for example, with Tone's 40mm cannon, the bolt hit size was decreased from 4 to 3.5, and impact damage to heavy armor was rebalanced from 350 to 300 to a flat 300. If you are interested in reading about all balancing changes made in the game, now with detailed numbers, you can read all about it in the links I've left in the description. I won't be discussing this anymore in this video. But now, for what you clicked on this video for, future DLC content has been discovered in game code and text bank tokens. The Reddit user named GeneJWE makes note that they had to fill in some of the blanks on this info as certain parts were sparse. Included in what was found is new game modes, a weapon, maps, an execution, Prime Titans, and a couple more things. Starting off with the game modes, first is called Hunted. It has the tagline, secure the asset, escape the hunter. The way it's presumed to work is it looks like it's 4-on-4, one flag CTF, one team defending, another attacking. There's various objectives serving as the asset with black box to be extracted. Prowlers and shield captain enemies returning from single player to help defense. Includes weapon lockers for resupply, and there's no titans and no boosts. Another mode is titled Raid, spelled in capitals. All that we know on this is the description that says plant a bomb at the enemy hardpoint. Protect yours from the same. Next is Co-op Bounty Hunt, with the description simply saying, kill all enemy waves. This could potentially be frontier defense without a defense objective. GeneJWE says that it seems like it will be about as harsh with enemy waves, includes resupply lockers and deployable unlocks, and also confusingly, there is data such as money earned for a player, pilot/Titan kill. Then finally for game modes is a returning mode from Titanfall 1, my personal favorite, Marked for Death. The tagline is kill the marked pilot. And Reddit user GeneJWE makes note that it has been sitting alongside the older mode notes for a while as a leftover from the first Titanfall, but some new mode objective and score event text was added with this most recent patch, so I think we can safely assume that it is planned to be released in Titanfall 2. If you are unfamiliar with how it worked in the original Titanfall, both teams had a player who would be marked. The objective was to protect your own marked teammate and kill the enemies. After one of the marked players was killed, two new players, again one from each team, were chosen at random. The first to kill 10 marked enemies was the victor. Moving on, the R101X carbine from Titanfall 1 has been found. As of now, it has the exact same performance as the R201, but with the Titanfall 1 model, presumably. It's described as factory issue scoped predecessor of the R201 rifle, and it comes with an ACOG in place of iron sights. Then for maps, Colony, of course, which has been confirmed, will be included in the upcoming DLC, currently scheduled for release in March. But on top of that, some other maps have been found. It looks like Relic from Titanfall 1 is going to be remastered. And then the description reads, IMC and militia forces clash in the close quarters of an uncharted rural colony. Then 5 other maps that don't have any description besides their name, township, traffic, UMA, deck, and mount. An execution has been discovered called Curb Check. I actually had a fan by the name of Markicorn on Instagram send me this photo from his friend Bidu87. He received it in his unlocks following a match. He was unable to equip it, however. Thank you both of them for the photo. And then for the info on the execution, the description reads curb check with style using your grapple. It is going to be a grapple rope execution that seems to involve head stabbing. There looks to be a new feature on the way that has to do with communication. Reddit user GeneJWE says some recent commented out code suggests that there is a communication wheel and unlockable emotes coming soon, or at least in development. A super phase shift tactical was discovered, but is most likely just a dev tool, as it's simply phase shift with a duration of 999999. Then for the last of the leaks, 2 Prime Titans, Legion and Northstar. For Northstar's execution, it will most likely involve flight core using dummy versions of Tone's tracker rockets. So the main question is, how much of this will actually be released? We have no idea. To do a little bit of speculation, I think it's likely we'll see some of this released with Colony in March. I predict the execution, curb check, that new communication feature, Legion and Northstar Prime Titans, potentially the R101 carbine, and maybe one of the game modes. But once again, this was all found in the code of Titanfall 2 following the release of Livefire. There's no confirmation on what will actually be released. I just wanted to share this info with you all. Once again, thank you to Sampa of GitHub and Gene JWE of Reddit. Today's question of the day: what piqued your interest most from everything that was discovered? Feel free to let us know in the comments below or answer silently in your head. My name is Jaredude, and until next time, stand by for Titanfall.